Namaskar and hearty welcome to the Chat with Champ show. Champions are here to take us through the journey of what their life made beautiful and how they have led their life and how they are leading their life. They are a source of great inspiration for all of us. And today's champion is going to talk about how do we overcome fear. Fear is part of life, and how do we overcome fear is very, very important because people are always surrounded by a lot of fear factors. Of course, we all know that डर के आगे जीत है, but still, here our champion is going to talk about. So for her, the quote for the day is, खोकर पाने का मजा ही कुछ और है, रोकर मुस्कुराने का मजा ही कुछ और है, हार तो जिंदगी का हिस्सा है मेरे दोस्त, हारने के बाद जीतने का मजा ही कुछ और है. So the winning attitude is what is very important, and to teach us and to tell us about the winning attitude, we have with us Priyanka Gandhi. Priyanka, hearty welcome to you to this wonderful show called Chat with Champ.
Thank you so much. It's a great pleasure for me as well because I have been wanting to do more work with IDF, and luckily, like I spoke to you some days back, and finally, like again, I have started. Thank you so much.
We have got reconnected, and
Correct.
we are going to hear about the journey and your inspiration. So formally, let me welcome you with our clap. Hearty welcome once again, Priyanka.
Thank you, sir.
From a college life to an entrepreneur to a startup to an editor and to a corporate life, and leading a lot of people around, I'm sure you are a great inspiration for the youth of today. Priyanka, I still remember your, pestering about what next for me, what I can do next. I need to give back to the nation. I want to teach children. So this was there in you, and you are that sparkling volunteer whom we have ever met, from your Pune days to Mumbai days. So what is that spark and the inspiration in you? Of course, people are surrounded with the fear, and you say that we should overcome our fear. How do we now narrate? How do you narrate this story?
Okay. So, about first of all, I will talk about fear. So, what I feel is that you should overcome your fear because what's the worst that would happen? Always think like ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा क्या होगा मतलब like if I am sitting here right now and I'm talking, and of course I am like right now also I'm quite fearful that like what if something goes wrong, but ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा क्या होगा, maybe the sound will go off, maybe something, there will be some technical issue, that's it. Like, so worst case scenario is a very small thing, I mean, which will be happening. Like maximum what will happen, like maybe we might have to reschedule it in half an hour or something like that, but इससे ज्यादा कुछ खराब नहीं होने वाला है. So that is the main basis of my fact that what's the worst that will happen. Like so this particular quote like has stuck in my mind, and whenever I go to different schools to mentor the children, especially in the SLP sessions, almost I think all the children in my sessions they know this quote ke डरना क्यों है, ज्यादा से ज्यादा क्या होगा. Like you are not going to die, you are not going to get a फांसी, you are not going to be get killed. देन वाई फियर. लाइक तुम अभी भी जिंदा हो ना, ज्यादा से ज्यादा क्या होने वाला है, थोड़ा बहुत इधर उधर होने वाला है, तो क्यों डरना. सो दिस इज द लॉजिक बिहाइंड दिस पर्टिकुलर कोट, and I feel that everyone should imbibe this. Like we fear a lot like throughout the day कि ये किया तो क्या होगा, वो किया तो क्या होगा, but I feel that we must make sure that like nothing is going to happen, you are going to still be alive, and the fear, I mean, the repercussions are very small compared to the success you will get. So that is the quote. And on the basis of this quote, I actually approached so many different institutions, organizations, started my own startup. So this quote helped me start everything, to be honest. Like it helped me overcome my fear.
Wonderful, wonderful. Why do we keep living with that fear instead of that? Better live with
Yeah.
peace peaceful mind, because
Correct.
uh,
So it's like a trade-off. So if you are doing something, so you will always like whenever you are seeking an opportunity, you will always feel कि अरे ये अगर मैंने किया तो क्या होगा, नहीं किया तो क्या होगा. So अगर आपने नहीं किया तो you will be at a very big loss, and किया तो बहुत कम chances है कि आपको failure होगा. तो करना जरूरी है, कोई भी opportunity को approach करना जरूरी है. Like we always think कि fail होंगे तो क्या, but actually in real sense फेलिंग का बहुत कम चांसेस होता है. यू विल पुट योर हार्ड वर्क एंड मोस्टली सक्सेस ही होता है. तो यू शुड गो फॉर इट बेसिकली रादर देन थिंकिंग अबाउट द नेगेटिव्स एंड फियरिंग इट के क्या होगा. एंड एज आई टोल्ड यू लाइक नथिंग वर्स विल हैपन. लाइक यू आर स्टिल अलाइव, यू आर नॉट डाइंग राइट इफ यू फेल इन समथिंग. यू आर नॉट लूजिंग योर लाइफ, यू आर नॉट गेटिंग किल्ड. Yeah,
I
that's
know,
it.
rather it will be better to think that अगर पास हुआ तो क्या होगा, या सक्सेस हुआ तो क्या
Exactly.
होगा, यहाँ पे पहुंचने
Exactly.
से क्या होगा.
So
So
exactly. So lot of my experiences throughout my entire journey, whether once I went to Russia for one of the conferences, or when I even interned at this company in India, which is a very big firm. So everywhere I had this particular thought कि अगर हो गया तो क्या होगा. And in almost all the cases I have converted, like I have got the achievement. अगर मैं
wow,
सोचती कि अरे इधर गलती हो जाएगी तो क्या, तो आई वुड हैव नेवर इवन अप्रोच्ड इट. लाइक आई कॉल्ड यू अ फ्यू डेज बैक. अगर मैं सोचती कि अरे क्या होगा, व्हाट इफ लाइक कुछ ना हो, बट I called you so something happened, right? So it's always that thing from the opportunistic point of view. And fear तो मतलब like there is no point in thinking about कि क्या होगा. Like you are still alive, that's it.
wow, great. I think this attitude of fearless attitude will certainly take
Yeah,
you. और आप अगर आप अच्छे करते हैं, if you are doing all right, so there is no
correct.
reason for being fearful at
Exactly.
all. Do
Exactly, exactly.
lead a truthful life, lead a good life. So there is
Correct.
no factor to fear at all.
No factor of fear. Absolutely.
So we would like to hear about your writing skills. You are a good journalist. You started your magazine. To run a
Correct.
magazine is not that easy, and that
Correct.
was too. It was run by the student and for the students. How did
Correct.
you lead this magazine? Because
Yeah.
writing is not everyone's. They cannot do
Yeah.
that. It's not
Correct.
everyone's cup of tea.
Correct, correct. So I would like to talk about my initial journey before we started this magazine, because like it again relates to this quote. So I used to always write articles on philosophy, then about spirituality. I had a blog on Speaking Tree, so I used to write numerous articles on that. And then like sudden like my school friends of course knew that I'm a good writer and like language wise, and I kind of know to convey my thoughts. So then one of my school friends approached me कि hey, I have this idea, we should brainstorm it, like we should make a students magazine. And then I got involved, and I didn't think about कि okay अभी मतलब क्या होगा, मैं एक startup के member बनूंगी क्या, अभी मतलब इसके आगे कैसे होगा. I didn't think that time about all those things. Like that time for me it was कि सबसे बेस्ट वर्जन ऑफ मैगजीन आगे जाना चाहिए. एंड दैट वाज द बिगेस्ट थिंग फॉर मी कि the magazine should get released. I hadn't thought that okay, we will take it to this level or we will monetize out of it. That came at a second stage, later stage. So first thought was to just, as you said, selflessly contribute. Like I didn't even know that whether I would get the name of the co-founder when I was starting it.
Okay.
So
Okay.
it was very selfless for me. Like I just went for it, and later, based on my contributions, based on my analysis, and based on my hard work, my colleagues told me that okay, you also become a part of this magazine, and then I was called as one of the co-founders. So it happened like that. So the purity and the true hard work, what you said, is very important, and that is going to actually help you convert your dreams. So that purity helped me lead it to a startup. So once like then I came on board, and then what we decided is that okay, we were just four people, so now we want to write more articles, and four people can maximum write how many articles, like 10, 20. But we wanted more articles because it was like a bi-monthly magazine, so we wanted more articles. So then we hired interns, And for that also we used to take interviews of students who are good at writing, and we used to ask them how can you contribute to the magazine. So then those interns came into picture. Then we started understanding that okay, so interns are going to write for us, but even they need monetary support. Like today, let's be very practical in today's world. Like if you are hiring any employee or anyone, like people would like to do it for free, but majority people, if they are giving their hard work, they would want to earn. So then we started this new thing that okay, if you write so and so articles, you would earn this much. Then we also did it for the marketing committee. So we set up a marketing committee wherein we got marketing interns. So we told them that for so and so sponsorships, if you get on board, you will be given so and so commission. So that actually kind of motivated them to even do more. So
Correct.
because it was actually a business, as an it was not like we had a non-profit magazine. It was a proper business. So it was our duty to even pay the people who are working for us. So had it been like completely non-profit, we would have told them that okay, we won't pay you. But since it was a profit organization, it was our responsibility to kind of appreciate them with rewards. So that was the model of this magazine, and then it became like a full-fledged magazine where we had numerous advertisements also in the magazine, and it grew like anything. So that
Wow,
was
wow.
the entire journey. So it started
Co-founder,
yeah,
co-founder of 10 magazine, right? The name of the
correct,
magazine was
correct.
10. Very great, great. So 10
So
is
that
it's an abbreviation, or is it
yes.
a
So it's an abbreviation. So initially it was named the Engineers Newspaper, the Engineers Newspaper. So TEN, and
Mhm.
so our goal was to sell it only to the engineers. Like the magazine, by the way, it was just of rupees 10. So we had this tagline 10 in rupees 10. So
Wow.
first we had targeted only the engineers, but since I was in MIT Pune, we had a lot of different colleges in MIT. Like one was law college, one was commerce college, other was BBA college, MBA colleges inside MIT group of institutions. So then when you live in the hostel, you kind of tend to publicize what you have done. And that time I understood that even the BBA colleges people or law colleges people like the content which we are giving. So then we try to expand it a bit. Apart from engineers, we added some more content which those commerce people would also like to read. And we didn't deteriorate the quality for engineers. We made sure that the technical sections were there. We made sure that some space related sections were there. So we had a proper balance. And so then we like kind of distributed it to the different fields students also, and that's why we abbreviated it to 10, so that no more now it's the engineers newspaper, it's 10, so 10 in rupees 10.
Yeah, 10 on 10. We say full marks, आपको full marks
Correct.
मिल
So, so
जाएगा.
our logo was also similar, like it was 10 on TEN, so it was like 10 on 10.
Yeah.
And
I,
the fourth edition was pretty successful because we launched augmented reality in the magazine. Till now, no magazine had released AR in the magazine. So it
Mhm.
was like a very new concept, and that we had provided in rupees 10 to the readers. So what you have to do is, if you have a cell phone, you just have to place it on the magazine, and the videos will pop up from the magazine in your cell phone. So that is the kind of augmented reality experience we gave it to our readers, and that was also in rupees 10. So that's why the fourth edition was a very big hit, because this was the first time happening in India, and newspaper Pune Mirror had covered us, and they had taken our interview, and they had kind of helped us publicize it, because someone was doing it for the first time in India.
Wow, wonderful. Congratulations.
Thank you,
And
sir.
Priyanka, of course, you had explained about your, the journey in, publishing industry and writing, and also as a writer.
Right,
And then, of course, as you're part of your volunteering, you are traveling all the way during your weekends and leaving your college and coming and teaching children leadership skills under the
correct.
student leadership program. So, how was your journey, and how did you? How it fascinated you this program
So
altogether?
So exactly. So it was pretty good for. So I stay in Mumbai, and my college was in Pune. So like traveling was there within me, like since I left for Pune. So I used to like doing up down to Mumbai, Pune, and all. So traveling was something I liked, and even in my current job, like lot of traveling is involved. Like out of 5 days, 3 to 4 days, I am out of Mumbai. So that
Mhm.
is something I really enjoy, and that's why it doesn't exert me. So what I used to do is whenever I used to have sessions, like in Pune, I had student leadership programs in Pune itself, and in Mumbai, I had it in Borivali. So that was pretty manageable for me because I was used to like with Mumbai, Pune traveling that time. And talking of leadership, I would say that. Yeah, actually, again, it instead of leadership, I would like to use the word that I was really passionate about contributing more. So automatically, the leader in me helped me do that. Like I wanted to do it, so it your instinct helps you do it, because if you want to do it, like your instinct will help you. So it was like that. So because I had decided that I want to be a part of student leadership program also, and I want to do this startup also, I wanted to do other internships in my petrochemical engineering field also.
Mhm.
So my
Mhm.
co-founders used to always tell me that अरे मतलब एक काम क्यों नहीं करिए, why are you diversifying yourself and all, because I wanted to do it. I wanted to explore more and more. So automatically, because I had decided I would do that, so taking a decision, I think, is a leadership quality. So I took a lot of good decisions, that okay, so if I'm attending a conference, so one of the conferences I attended was in Hyderabad regarding petrochemical engineering. One conference was in this Roorkee. So and one was in Rourkela. So all these are like different places across India. And apart from that, there is this SLP also. Then there is 10 magazine also. There is engineering lectures also. There is a basic academics also. So I used to like take decisions and prioritize accordingly. And like I used to go for it. Like I used to be very happy if I am I am having sleepless nights. I used to be very happy because like work motivated me, and it's the same even till today.
Wow, that's great. Good traveler and a good multitasker.
Right,
You
right,
you
right,
you,
right.
you are, you are both, and you wish. So you were teaching the students for
Seva
Seva
Sadan.
Sadan in Pune, networking with Dr. Geeta Mohan, Madam
Correct,
Poonam Jain. You are networking
correct.
with them, and you found a different set of children, municipal school children in Mumbai. So
Correct.
what is the contrast that you saw in both the
Perfect.
places, and
Yes.
how do you think that the life skills in good school and also in municipal school, how important in both these schools?
Okay, makes sense. So I will tell you that the school which we mentored in Pune was a private school. So the class size also was kind of small, and since it was a private school, like of course, I mean, like what do you say? Government was not involved much. So parents were taking care of a lot of their well-being. So I could see the difference in the students also. Like both have their strengths and weaknesses. So private school children were kind of more formal, you can say, more disciplined, you can say, because they have been told by their teachers, parents continuously that you need to be very formal, you need to be very disciplined. So that was the kind of children that were the kind of children in the private school. But whereas in the public school, which is the Kasturba school in Borivali East, so over there children had different strengths. So they were of course not very disciplined and very kind of calm as the Pune students, but they had some dynamic nature in them, that they used to explore a lot. Basically, there was one student, I still remember, in Kasturba school. He didn't know what is blogging and what is vlogging. Basically, he didn't know the digital lifestyle, that आजकल bloggers भी क्या करते हैं, vloggers क्या करते हैं. So he was very, very curious that, okay, so what is this blogging? I want to become a blogger. So, like, such thoughts didn't come from the Pune students because they were more, focused in their field. So they had also amazing dreams. Like, I want to become an astrophysicist. One want to become a neurosurgeon. But when I saw these municipality school children, they had some different types of talents, and they were also really noteworthy. Like, they wanted to explore and become, people person, to be honest. Like, they wanted to meet new people. They wanted to explore more. They wanted to explore the world, I will say.
Wow.
So that was the difference. And actually, I enjoyed teaching both the schools equally, because in both the classes, the main similarity was that students wanted to learn. So
Ah,
usually what happens, that during the normal lectures which happen in any school, like, students are usually like sitting on their last benches, and playing and chilling and sleeping, or either sleeping. So we think that, okay, students are not interested, but they love these SLP sessions so much that they were interested to know more. They wanted to learn. They used to ask, when will be the next session, Didi, and they would be looking forward to the sessions. So in both the schools, this was the similarity, that everyone wanted to learn a lot. And I'm happy that, like, especially with Geeta Mohan ma'am, I got introduced to this school and these kids, and she also actually encouraged me that, why don't, like, bhale, like, only 3 volunteers were there that time. So she said, bhale kam log hai, we should start, and that's how we started in Pune. So I think the number doesn't matter. Like, only 3 volunteers were there, but we did, I think, a decent job. So I think it completely depends on us, like, how we tackle the situation. Though the volunteers were less in Pune, still we managed it. So I would like to thank Geeta Mohan ma'am also,
wow.
and
Wow.
that's how the journey about Pune happened, and same with Mumbai also. So that's it.
Very good, very good. So, though you completed with your internship over there, and as part of internship and post internship also, you felt that I should give back on my the work days, that too on my weekends, the holidays also I should give back.
Correct.
So the entire program, you felt that it was for a kind of a energization session for both the giver and the receiver. So both got benefited in the process.
Sir,
Uh,
absolutely. Like, I would absolutely agree to this, because at some point, like, you get really bored and stressed with the daily office work which you do. Like, however interesting it might be, after some point it does become monotonous. Like, I think everyone would agree on that fact. So I used to look forward for that Saturdays and Sundays. Like, I used to really like wish ke, okay, is bar cancel nahi hona chahiye. I want to go there. So as you said, students were excited always, like, they always wanted to learn. But for us mentors also, we used to look forward. We used to look forward, when would Saturday come, and when would we go there and be with the kids. And it was a very satisfying feeling, to be honest, because in this case, you don't have any expectations. You are just there to just give. Sometimes when we are at certain places, we expect a lot, that मैं इधर जाओगी तो ये भी मिलेगा. But such type of sessions like SLP, you are there in that place just to give your best, just to share your knowledge. You don't have any expectations in return, and that makes you feel very satisfied, because you are there with your selflessness. So it's a very different feeling compared to what you do at work. Like, you are working for work, and you expect, like, monetary returns, and you expect other type of appreciations and all. But when you are working with a NGO, and you are working with certain kids, and you are working with such programs like SLP, you don't expect, and you rather become more selfless, which makes you feel very happy and satisfied about yourself as well.
Great. Priyanka, it was wonderful that you could explain about both and the need for why should we give back and why it helps to re-energize oneself. Looking for that
Absolutely, sir.
soulful Saturday or that skillful Saturday. that Saturday you are waiting for. But in fact, this should be the the call for every individual, that yes, let me give that 2 hours of my time for
So
nation building
exactly,
activities.
exactly. And I think if everyone starts doing it, people will feel good. Like पहले ऐसा लगेगा कि अरे यार सैटरडे को भी जाना है. First day you might feel that, but once you are into the process, like one session, two session, and you will be hooked with the process, and then you would feel that okay, this is something like I want to do my entire life, because I think giving to the society gives a lot more happiness than taking from the society. So
Yes,
that I personally experienced with my all my experiences till now. And I that's why now I really look forward to contribute to the society in a even bigger way. Like now I would like to do more such SLP sessions. Now I would like to mentor each child individually. Like I feel that I have done, but I have not done enough yet. So I want to give back more and more. So that is my goal now, actually.
great. So the opportunities are umpteen available, and I'm sure you'll be able to do justice by giving
Yes, sir.
your skills, knowledge. कहते हैं ना, जितना knowledge आप दो, knowledge उतना ही बढ़ेगा. It will never deteriorate
Sir,
at any point
exactly.
of time. At any point of time. So Priyanka,
Exactly.
who have been your inspiration or ideals in your life so far?
So there have been a number of people actually who have inspired me. So one will be definitely my mother, because I have seen her doing lot of multitasking at my house. Like she is a beautician, so she does her beautician jobs also, and then she's also a homemaker also, and she has raised us like she has raised me and my brother very well. So like I used to see since childhood that how she is managing everything, and how she used to tackle problems, because problems like definitely come in everyone's life. So she used to like tackle those problems very well. So like I used to then understand, okay, like problems are a part of life and you must face it. So I would say my mom was my motivation. Then I would also say my teachers were my very big motivation. So my teachers always used to, tell me that you can do more. So my teachers never got satisfied कि okay ये achieve कर दिया but ये भी तो कर सकते हो. So that actually kind of motivated me that that should be done. So probably these people do motivate me. So of course these are not like national icons or international icons whom you generally refer to. They are like personal icons, but like you deal with them on a daily basis, so they definitely become your motivation. Like apart from that, you definitely get slightly inspired from a particular actor also. So if you see say Amir Khan movies, you get inspired by his perfection, by his acting. So such small nuances and pieces you definitely take from each and every person you see. But I think people with whom with whom you daily interact with, I think they become the biggest motivation. So
Correct.
that's why my parents, my teachers, they became my biggest motivation, because you are dealing with them, interacting with them daily, so they inspire you a lot.
Wow, what you said is correctly correct, Priyanka. That people in the surrounding are your greatest inspiration.
Yes, sir.
Sometimes we may overlook or oversee them, and then we see that there are better personalities or inspirations
Correct.
outside. So within home, the care being given my mother, and you said that mother has been a multitasker and helping. So many learnings that we get from home. घर सब कुछ सिखाता है, हमें बाहर जाने की कहीं जरूरत ही नहीं है.
Sir.
है ना?
Right.
So I remember going to one school where when I asked a girl of fifth standard, who is your best badminton player or something like that. So she said her friend is Revati. So I said,
Okay.
मुझे लगा मेरा जीके कहीं wrong हो गया है क्या करके. Then Revati happens to be her classmate actually. So that's
Okay.
her inspiration. She doesn't see an inspiration outside into any of the, television see this thing, but she's her
Absolutely.
real inspiration is her own classmates. There are instances where we need to look up, and then many things can happen. So great, in fact, Priyanka, that you said. I also heard that you're practicing vegan, and you would like to talk about that also. So how
Yes.
is that change that has happened in you?
Right. So, sir, that also actually happened overnight, and it's been just 6 months I have turned vegan. But it happened with a text message. One of my vegan friends, she just WhatsApped me two videos, wherein like real cruelty which has been done to the animals in the world, not just in India, was shown. And like I didn't have to do a lot of research. I just trusted those videos. They were from PETA, and I did a bit of like other research, a little bit of research, and I was there. I knew that this is the right thing to do, basically, because those videos actually showed that how animals, like especially cows, are killed for beef, how they are harassed for milk also. So I was a vegetarian till now, and I used to feel very proud about the fact that okay, I'm a vegetarian, I'm not killing animals and all. But that's not enough. Actually, I found from those videos from the animal activists that being vegetarian is not enough in today's world, because lots of honeybees are killed for honey. Silkworms are killed for silk. Then cow is shredded for leather. Then even for milking the cows, they use lots of machineries. They artificially impregnate those cows. So this is like no more the Lord Krishna's times that cow is like giving birth to its calf on its own, like without any human intervention. No, this is a time which is different. Now they do artificial impregnation of cows, which is like very cruel. Like if something like this happens to any human, like people would make a very big deal of it. So why we do it to animals? So this particular thought actually hit me. And very next day, like I told my mom that I'm turning vegan. And after that, there is no looking back. Actually, I make sure that I follow this, and I try to do a bit of activism also around this.
So
And
that's
yeah, yeah. So now I feel that I think slowly the things are changing. People are becoming from non-vegetarianism, they are becoming vegan. So that is there. In India, it is slightly slow, but with awareness, people will do. And I think like there are so many options available. Like yesterday, I brought vegan curd, which is like so cheap. It's like 20 bucks for 200 ml. Like Amul curd is also of the same price. Then if vegan curd is available at the same price and it is available so easily, why go for the dairy curd? So that is the question which I want to ask people, that अगर अवेलेबल नहीं होता तो ठीक है, मानते थे कि ओके बहुत डिफिकल्ट है, बट आपके घर पे डोर पे डिलीवरी आ रहा है नॉन डेयरी कर्ड का, एंड एट द सेम प्राइस पॉइंट ऑल्सो, then why people are not switching to veganism? So that is something which I actually promote in my videos also on Instagram, that like availability, affordability, feasibility, everything is there in veganism now. Like 5 years back the things must be different, things were not available, but now everything is available. So I think people should research, a bit of research will like do everything, so people should go into it.
great. I think there's a lot of transformation that I can see. And
Yes.
Priyanka, you will certainly promote this idea where people will take up such project, or they change themselves towards this. So I think this is again a kind of an alternative system where you, in the days to come, where the scarcity of any of the products are going to happen. So this can be one such thing which can make a substitute in life.
Sir,
So
exactly, and it is pretty sustainable. So, like what I feel, the future of the world is about sustainability. Like if you see from oil and gas industry to any industry, like everything is becoming sustainable now. People, the trend is towards sustainability. So you need to have sustainable eating, sustainable clothing, because the industry wherein I work right now, like our company is making recycled polyester, like which is made from PET bottles which are thrown away by consumers. We make it into a yarn and we make clothes out of it, and big brands like H&M are using it. So the world is shifting towards sustainable clothing, sustainable living, sustainable eating. So I think it is the need of the hour. Like sustainability is the need of the hour, and like if you're doing it in clothing, do it in eating as well. So that's what like my motto is.
great, great. Sustainable Development Goal, SDGs of the UN.
Sir,
and
absolutely,
you
absolutely.
have hit the chord which we need to all work. Priyanka, it was nice chatting with you on this chat with Champ, and a lot of information that we gathered. But jate jate, your quote or your message for the youth who are all waiting to hear from Priyanka. What is that message that you would like to give to the youth globally?
To everyone, I would like to just say that, like, whenever some opportunity comes towards you, like, whenever you think that, okay, this is some potential opportunity which has come, so just go for it. Like, do not think much about it. Like, whether क्या होगा, इसका result क्या आएगा, failure होगा तो क्या होगा. Do not think about the failure aspects. Just think about the opportunistic aspects of the opportunity. Think about what if you will fly. So I feel that consider every opportunity like as a god gift. Like, basically, don't let any opportunity go. Like, if you get a call from someone ki, okay, let's do this discussion tomorrow, and if you are stuck in some office work, remove some bit of a time, meet new people, do some good productive discussions, work towards your goals. Basically, my point is that, like, try to do maximum, and never think that you will fail. Like, because as I told you, like, even if you fail, it's not a big deal. Like, that's why you never think that you will fail. Like, kuch nahi hota. So that is the message if I want to give. I'm not sure if I have conveyed it very properly, but this is something which I want everyone to do. Like, just like go for it. Basically, like, you are not going to fail. Simple as that.
Very good, Priyanka. You have conveyed, in fact, you have conveyed that डर के अंधेरों में आप मत करके रहो. You see that everything is possible
So
before you,
exactly,
and
exactly.
and march ahead, march ahead. लगे रहो.
Exactly, exactly. Everything is possible. Like, nothing is impossible. And like,
जय हो.
it's not just the dictionary rule. Like, some people say कि ये तो बोलने के लिए easy है, or some people say like, this is just a good saying. But it is not. Like, when you actually do the things, it is possible. Like, today I thought that it will be a very hectic day. How will I do this video? But it happened, right? So this is the live example I want to tell to everyone, that see, this video has happened because I just decided and came for it. So everything is possible.
Thank you so much. Everything is possible. Thank you, Priyanka, for being part of this chat with Champ show. We'll catch up very soon with your newer ideas so that we can give your ideas to the world who are waiting for you. Thank you
Thank
once
you.
again.
Thank you so much, Mia.
Thank you. Viewers, you are watching this wonderful Chat with Champ show, and Priyanka has told us that don't be fearful, be fearless. Fearless attitude is what is very important, and that can make life very beautiful. Life need to be enjoyed. Life is for children, particularly. Life is like an ice cream because children like ice cream. It melts even if you taste, it melts even if you waste. So whether you want to waste or whether you want to taste, it is in your hands. So taste it. तो आओ हम सब मिलके कुछ अच्छा करते हैं.